So I'm just going to quickly go through all my lifts from my testing day and then kind of discuss how I felt about the day and where I think things could have gone better. This is 265 squat. This is my best squat of the day and the second attempt. Felt good about that. And then for bench, it was a 180 bench, which was really exciting. I got all 3 lifts on bench. I did 160, 170, and this is 180. But to keep my strength in bench, that's basically matches my run rep max from previous. Very exciting. And then here's my deadlift. I got 320. I thought it was pretty smooth. Definitely felt like I had more in me, but on my next pull, you'll see just didn't quite get there. So here's my 2 missed lifts. I missed my top set on squat and deadlift. This is 280, which 286 is my best squat. Yeah, I couldn't grind through that. Thought I might get it, but just wasn't there, and we'll talk about why I think that is. And same thing here with my deadlifts. Came off the ground, but just wasn't there that day. Overall, very pleased with how the day went. When I tested my numbers back in July, the total I got was 750, and I couldn't even deadlift more than 300 that day. It was really disappointing. And this time around, I was able to get 765 for my total, which is really makes me really happy, because when I went into my testing my numbers last time, I felt really, really good about it. Like, training had been great. My peak had been great. I felt good. And then it all kind of went to pieces on the day of. And this time around, I didn't have very many expectations. The program was different than anything I've ever done. The way it set up a peak was different than anything I've ever done. And I didn't know what was going to happen. And to be able to hold on to a 180 bench, which is my best bench, and to not really have my other numbers fall off as much as I thought they might, was really exciting. With all the injuries and everything that I've been through the last 6 months, really, really happy. I do think, however, that if I had practiced heavy singles more often, especially with my squat and my deadlift, that perhaps I would have been able to get slightly higher numbers. I think I might have gotten that 280 squat, or I might have gotten that 340 deadlift. And I think that's the biggest flaw with the Powerbuilding program, is that you do not practice heavy singles. If you're a powerlifter, singles are the name of the game. That's what you do on game day. And to not practice that at all was hard for me mentally, especially on squats where I lack a lot of confidence. It didn't work for me. It might work for other people. And as a power building program, I think it was really good. You have a lot of volume. And I think one of the things that it taught me is I can keep volume a lot longer than maybe I would have thought I could. Because you're doing 8s and 10s on things, well, like up until the last day, you're still working hard. And so I think that it taught me that I can definitely hold on to more volume, especially on bench, than I would have thought. But that I definitely need to have practice with heavy singles, or else I'm just not going to feel confident that day when I'm testing my maxes. So overall, good program, but if you're not confident with your lifts all the time, maybe not good for testing numbers. So moving on, have goals this year, 300-pound squat, 3rd year in a row that I want a 300-pound squat. So let's make that happen. David is coaching me, my husband. He is my favorite coach of all time. I feel like I communicate the best with him. If I have online coaching with someone, I don't let them know how I'm feeling and be as honest as I am with David. So I think that's why it works best. I'm able to be honest with him, and he sees how I'm feeling and how things are moving. So that's why I really enjoy having him coach me. And we're going to be having a lot of fun with our programming and doing things where, like, competitions with each other, seeing who can lift the most of stuff. I'm not really sure what that means yet, but he knows. So I think it will be fun. Other than that, I don't have much plans other than the 800-pound tire. 300-pound squat, 800-pound tire. That's the goals. Until next time. Bye!